Yeah, it's time. Anyway, okay. Let's enter my name. We're gonna do rat. Alright. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together, blah, 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 blah. On days like this, but started to walk around. She's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Rat. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rat, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Is that true? You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh, crap. Suri likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games, anime. Bro, anime too? Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Oh my god, I can't read. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Bro, this game. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Siri wants me to check out some clubs. Oh my god. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. What? Hello? Sayori? Siri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, no what? Well, I thought you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Nini, bro. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. I'm selling my soul for a cupcake. Let's go. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Rat, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly... Bro, I'm not saying that. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Shut up. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears very more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right, Monica. Bro, actually stop staring into my soul, bro. Like, wipe that smirk off your face. It's great to see you again, Rat. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Rat. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'm sitting next to you, Sayori. I'll get the cupcakes. I already like Sayori, bro. Like, she's kind of the best. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Shut up. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Let's go. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, ew. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I need to do like my best anime girl voice. The whiskers are drawn with The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Siri grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Siri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Of course she is. Oh, God. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to... Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Siri said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Bro, I actually already don't like Monica, bro. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Where's Natsuki? And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Oh my god. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. So, such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted of a new idea of a member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm. So, Rat, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She's definitely like an anime, manga reader. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so... I am not reading all that. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological, I can't pronounce things, elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Ooh. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. This real horror is very... Why are you such a yapper, bro? Something about the world. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Oh, I have to burp. Hold up. Oh, it's not gonna come out. Oh, okay. Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything is just as cute as you are. What? Whoa. Bro, what? Siri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to... Yeah, bro, you gotta stop yapping. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same... That's me. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think... Yeah. Isn't that right, Rat? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and ooh, this made him mad. I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Rat, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Wow. Bro, no way. They're so happy that I'm joining the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sherry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting in a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Bro, I don't care about the cyclospora outbreak, bro. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Rat, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I'm so bad at writing in real life. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Can I write about the core? Hey Rat, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Want to practice with me? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, 2 of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Why do you say it like that, bro? I don't like Monica, I'm sorry. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I seem to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Okay. Nature. Massacre. What? Doki doki. Childhood. Fantasy. Kawaii. Ooh, disaster. Bubbles. What is that doing there? Sure, bro. Okay. Let's see. Wonderful. Giggle. Bro, why am I actually thinking about this? I should just be picking random things. Kitty. Memories. Eternity. Grief. Cute. Electricity. What are these words? Depression. Starscape? Sure, bro. Whatever. Hi again, Rat. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. It was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Rat. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Something bad on Reserve Slack. Sierra told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on coming here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Rat always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with this busy homework without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. Are they misgendering me? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is always messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Red could become good friends too. Sayori. Dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. As to me, it's up to me to rescue the situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't even expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Okay. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag, pulls out a book. Oh my god, bro. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm hiding your Wi-Fi. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. I think Miku should be in this game. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How could this girl accidentally be? I'm not saying that, bro. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica, blah, blah, blah. I can't help but notice her intense expression waiting for a chance. Okay. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with literature, reading stuff like this? Read the book that Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and listen in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem so lame compared to all the other clubs, though. We can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a leisure event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do a thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? Sarah is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Bro, yes. What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Oh my god, I have to sneeze so bad. Hold up. I think I'm good. Or not. Just Monica. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Is that why you suggested it? Cupcakes sneak my mind, speak to my... Yeah. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Of course you are. Anyway, we still need to work on the details of the event itself. Okay, this is actually a really good place to probably stop. So, we're gonna save this. Okay, we're gonna save that and we're gonna come back to it at some point. Let's look at... How far did that go? Oh. Okay. Hold on. If I exit ddlc, there's stuff like files and stuff. What if I just delete Monica, bro? Okay, anyway. So, I guess we'll have to... Yeah, so we saved it. Let me just make sure that it's saved, because sometimes it doesn't save the best. Bro, what was I just hearing? Okay. Yep, it's saved.